Hey, good morning. Or whatever time you listen to this. Yeah, another video. It's definitely becoming very much something that I just do all the time, which is nice, and doing it. I'm trying a whole bunch of different stuff, like different formats, different ways of doing it. But I also want to be like truthful to what I'm actually trying to do long term, which is actually just to document where I'm at. So I've been meaning to talk about passion for a long time, but I'm not feeling passion at the moment. Been a rough week, you know. So I'm not in the mood. So I'm not going to do it because it's not real. So I'll do it when I feel like it, and it will be better. But the things I'm kind of dealing with now is just like rejection, just understanding that the lack of control you have is phenomenal, and to only control the things you can control. I think in the last time I touched a little bit about failure and success, and I said something along the lines of success is about reducing the variables of success. You know, you've got to reduce the things that are dependent on you winning. And I just thinking about it, I think maybe it could confuse a bunch of people. What I'm trying to say is that when you take responsibility to the maximum of your capabilities, then everything is on your is you, and then it's more freeing. So even if it's technically out of my control, I still try and take that responsibility. The reverse of that is now I get much more rejection, which is what I want to talk about, is that how to deal with rejection, disappointment, all that kind of thing that comes with it. Because that's when you start putting yourself out there, it's going to happen. And it's hectic because a lot of the times rejection can feel so much worse than any kind of win could ever feel. And just keeping moving through that. So just, I mean, even like, for instance, I was working so hard on a property and I did everything I could. And I did the buys, I did the showers, and it's not nice to talk about because obviously, you should be able to sell a house. The truth is that no, it doesn't always go your way, and it's something that we don't talk about. No, it doesn't always happen, and it sucks, and it's hard, and it's dark, and if you slump in that, it just wrecks you. And so I want to talk about other people. Like, am I the only one that feels so rejected? But anyway, so just touching on rejection a little bit, but then understanding that it's also, while you want to take as much control as you can, you only have a certain amount you can do, and to not push that, damn it, I did everything I could, and I'll chalk that one up as a loss, and you just do, and you just keep moving, because it's all about a numbers game. Is that you're going to get rejected over and over again. People aren't going to like you, but you got to just keep to your truth, keep to where you're at. And this comes back to the self-awareness video as well, which I feel like it's quite cool how it's gone, is that everything kind of does follow on each other. But regarding self-awareness, is that you've got to know, independent of what's going on around you, who you are, and at the end of the day, what brings you back to yourself. Because it's so easy, especially now when we live, that everything else gives you value. My image, my social status, number of sales I do, number of valuations I have, number of recommendations, all these things that you can attach your self-worth to, that when something takes a knock on that, it can just completely throw your self-image. And that's the most dangerous part, is that when you base your self-awareness on obscure measurements of achievement, it doesn't mean anything. Because when those things take a knock, and they will, because that's life, they will take a knock, is that, does that devalue you? Does that mean, boom, you reject yourself? Do you value yourself less? And that's the real question, is, I don't. Stuff's not gone right. Hey, but does that mean me? Am I broken? Am I wrong? Am I the one? It's like, I can't. What can I say? You just gotta pick it up and go. And so one door closes, other doors open. And I'm very much on that, where you just kind of take a deep breath, and it sucks. Give yourself time to enjoy how much it sucks, and then you just get up and go again, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't. And it's even saying it, being in the place right now where it's so dark, and genuinely, if I could express how I feel and how like deeply like down I am, it's so hard to think, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow, get it tomorrow. But I will. I know I will. I've done it in the past, and boom. And just that kind of belief that, sunrise tomorrow and the sun will set tonight. I'm going to be okay. And so, when you're dealing with rejection, dealing with frustration, business things aren't going your way, bring it back to the things you can control. You can still get up in the morning. You can still write that email. You can still make that call, and you can feel the way you do, but don't let it prevent you from taking the next opportunity. Don't let it stop you from seeing it, because it's like one slump hits, then, my life's over, nothing ever is going to work for me. And then how it used to go for me is that it would be like, I'm out for 3 months. And I'm actually I'm articulating now is that it's like the people that walk through it are probably the people that are going to make it. Like, the less that you can let the knocks knock you down flat out, the more you'll move forward. Because it's like, if this is the line graph, if the knocks don't take you back down to 0 and they only take you back to 25, the increase they only take you back to then it's 50, then it's 75, and then that's how you get better. But if you let those knocks get you, you gotta nip it in the bud. You can't let that happen. Anyway, this is literally just me rambling, which is, I think, the way the vlog is gonna go, because this is about me documenting, and I'm very documenting, and I'm very excited that that one day I'm gonna be 23 and I will have done this, and I will have looked back and seen what I looked like, what I sounded like, what I felt like. And talking about it gives me hope. All right, if you want to know for real, this helps me deal with stuff. So, right, find something that helps you deal with it, because it can be hard sometimes. But, it's part of the journey, and I'm so excited. So, have a good day, week, year in life. There's people out there that do appreciate you and value you, and don't get confused by it. All right, cool. Have a good one. Cheers.